Hey, what's up, guys? It's Bunny. I'm back again for a whole new video. I hope the Bunny Gang has been enjoying my videos. The only reason why I'm uploading another video in the beginning of the week is because I wanted to record a video at the end of the week, but I'll be able to, but I'm gonna be at work, and I kind of just don't feel like recording videos at work because not that I can't, but sometimes it's better to do it in a more comfortable setting where you know you could wear whatever clothes you want to wear and be more comfortable, and it's kind of more in your own personal setting, and then you don't have to worry about someone like interrupting you possibly in the middle of a video or anything like that. So pretty much this video, which it wouldn't be that long of a video if this video was just about that, but this video is literally talking about the progress that I've made as far as doing the Victoria's Secret diet. I literally lost like 7 pounds as of now from whenever I had started this diet. um I'm not eating exactly what they would eat in their diet. I'm doing the best I can because I haven't had the chance to go like grocery shopping to pick up some of the stuff that they were eating on a regular basis as far as their diet goes. But as far as what I have been doing, it's been going very well, which is a good thing because I have a weight loss goal that I'm trying to achieve because, like I mentioned in my last video, for me, my body is not where I would like it to be as of right now because I've kind of gained some weight that I didn't plan on gaining, and I'm trying to kind of lose it and not be too skinny. So I'm trying not to be at the level of like where Victoria's Secret model is at as far as losing weight goes, but I'm trying to at least get myself where I'm keeping up with a healthy regimen like I used to be, and not falling into eating greasy foods all the time and stuff like that, and straying away from eating certain foods and just keeping myself pretty much at a toned level as opposed to where I feel uncomfortable with my body. With that being said, I also mentioned in that video comments that I've received. So one of them were comment for a video that I posted like maybe a year ago. Like I mentioned in the last video, I have no idea what I said. I don't even know if I changed my mind with certain things that were said in the video. I have no idea if I still agree with everything I said or half agree. I haven't looked at that video since I posted it. With that being said, like I mentioned in the last video, I'm perfectly fine with someone wanting to relay their opinion on a video. Um, but at the same time, though, you have to remember that at the end of the day, like whether it's me, someone who doesn't have a lot of following, or someone who has like millions and millions of subscribers, nobody's listening to me. You know what I mean? Like, even if what I'm saying is true or not true, no one gives a shit what the fuck I'm saying. Um, at the end of the day, the only time someone listens to anybody is if they have millions and millions of subscribers, because people are so self absorbed with social media. Someone will be quick to pull out their phone and try to verbally bash someone and say whatever they have to say about someone just because they see something that they've done on the internet, and either take what they say and twist it and try to make them look like a bad person because of it, because whether they're being who they are or that's just how they view certain things or whatever the case may be, or keyboard happy, as most people like to say. And most of the time, when it comes to those people, if a YouTuber had the chance, like an actual famous YouTuber, or even someone with no subscribers or little subscribers, had to face that person face to face, I bet my last dollar that that person probably wouldn't even say anything to their face. because saying something over the internet doesn't mean anything if you don't know the person on a personal level. Like, it's not like you're sending a personal text to someone that you know and care about and you have spent time with them and got to know who they are. You're just seeing clips of their life, of what they're allowing you to see on the internet. And that's another big issue that we have with social media and just people in general in this generation, whether it's from millennial generation or whether it's from generation X, Y, whatever the hell the generations are called at this point. That's the problem with the generation. People are so self-absorbed with what they see on the internet, no matter what the person is saying, whether they agree with them, whether they hate them, whether they don't like them, whether they think they're a hateful person, whether they think they're this, they're that, whatever. But they forget that that's only a clip of what they're allowing you to see. So when you see a YouTuber all happy-go-lucky and, all chipper and telling you what you want to hear, that's only because you're making them money anyway. And they know that whatever they're going to say, you're going to eat it up. And you're going to probably follow them like little mindless minions and just take it in. And that's the problem with the world. People take every little thing that they see on the internet and either twist it or take it too seriously to the point where they want to, you know, make someone feel bad for saying something that they don't agree with or don't want to listen to or whatever. And like I've always mentioned, any YouTube channel, no matter how big or small the following is, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to comment on it. You don't even have to like the person with whatever you see or don't see. You can literally not even acknowledge the channel if you choose to. Like, people make it seem like someone puts a gun to their head and makes them watch it. They don't. They literally just record their video, post it up, do whatever edits they want to do to the video if they edit their videos, and call it a day. And that's about it. They're not really worried about the people who don't want to watch them, because especially for someone who has a big, like a YouTuber who has a big following, the thing that I find entertaining is when, especially when you could tell by the YouTuber's actions, is when they tell their followers that they really care about them and, they love them and, and whatever BS that they want to fill your head with. They really don't. They only love you because you're putting money in their pocket. If you weren't putting money in their pocket and they were back to where they started, where they didn't have a following and people didn't know who they were and they were just a random person, whether with an iPhone or any type of phone or a form of a camera to record their videos and post it up online, they wouldn't be saying, they wouldn't feel that way. They're just saying that to make you feel like you're a part of their lives in some way. Hence why you can't take everything you see on the internet too seriously, and why it's not even worth bashing someone. I mean, and that's like the coward way out, to bash someone on the internet anyway. Like, that's like the weakest way to do it. I mean, in all aspects when you think about it. And to be realistic, I mean, to call someone a bully for posting something that wasn't particularly referenced to anybody that would possibly comment on the video or look at the video or whatever, you're at, like, that would make the person that's commenting on the video more of a bully and more in the range of cyberbullying than the other person. Because if the other person isn't fighting back, you're literally just talking to yourself. And, you know, that's like almost like having a conversation with someone and it turns into an argument because you disagree about something. At some point, the person that you're arguing with, if you're not arguing back with them, at some point they're going to give up on the argument, because who's going to argue with themselves? I'm just pretty much the point I'm just trying to make is it's not that serious, it's not that deep. You don't need to take something so literally, especially every little thing you see on the internet. And if you do, that's a problem. Maybe you should stay off the internet. Maybe you need to separate reality from fantasy, because realistically, you have to look at it like this. YouTubers that post certain videos, they're showing you the reality that they want you to see. And that's what you have to put into consideration. They're putting out there what they want you to see and what they feel comfortable allowing you to see, whether you think it's positive, negative, in between, whatever. That's what they're allowing you to see. So if they're going through problems in their personal life and they're not talking about it, that's because they only want you to see what they want the camera to see, and they put on a certain persona for the camera to see. Now, not saying that every YouTuber that stands in front of a camera has a particular persona that they put in front of the camera, but that's usually what it boils down to with a lot of people that decide to venture off into YouTube to begin with. They put a particular persona of themselves, or try to be as real of themselves as they can, and most of the time, most YouTubers that try to do that, they have to switch it up, because either they notice someone doesn't like something that they've said, or doesn't like how they are, or doesn't like how they think, or doesn't like how they view things. So they have to try to be a certain way to entertain the people that want to watch them, and put on a fake persona. You have those rare YouTubers that don't, but you have a lot of them that do. That's why you can't take everything seriously that you see. And also, with that being said, just because someone says something that they post on the internet, whether they were going through something at a particular time and they were like in a, I guess you could say, in a dark place, or not in a happy place, leave them be. It's a free country. That's the whole point. It's a free country. It's freedom of speech. If they're not harming you, if they're not coming to your house, if they're not doing anything to you, if they're not threatening you, if they're not ruining your particular day, why bother them? That's how I look at it, because that's literally what it boils down to when you think about things that someone could post on the internet, whether it's a YouTube video, whether it's a video on their social media, whatever it is. Why bother them? Why even harass them? Why? It's not gonna do anything. Is it like I just don't understand the logic of some people when they do certain things, because it is not going to solve anything. And then at the end of the day, if a person has a certain outlook on life, most people, they're already set in their ways. So they're not going to change for some random person on the internet they don't know. Or they're not going to pay attention to you because they know no one's paying attention to what they're saying anyway, because they're just a random person posting something on the internet. So most of the time when someone sees whatever they're posting, no one's really taking them seriously, because they don't really have a following anyway. But that's at least how I look at it. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but like I said, you can comment on my videos. Um, you know, I don't see the purpose of trying to go for the negative comment and go after somebody. Um, whether you agree with whatever the video is about or you don't, or agree with the reasons why they post the video, um, that's fine. But like I said, who knows what the age bracket is of the people that are commenting on it. They could be young kids who don't know any better, and their parents are not watching them because, but then again, they could be adults. They could be petty adults that didn't grow up either. So you would never know when you see someone comment on your video, whatever it is that they choose to comment on your video. You have to kind of just take it for what it is. No one in this world is perfect. No one ever will be. And you have to just hold on. Sorry about that. I think like I was saying, no one's perfect. Everybody has different moments in their life. People do certain things to cope with whatever it is that they're going through. I look at it like this: however you choose to cope with whatever you're coping with and express it however you express it, as long as you don't cause actual bodily harm or you're not actually, you know, assaulting someone in a way of not physical assault where you're putting your hands on someone, but in the aspect of harassing them by constantly calling them or texting them or reaching out to them in different forms of a way like social media or whatever, you're not really harming anybody. You're just doing something that's positive for you, that's helping you deal with whatever's bothering you. And no one should ever tell you that you can't or that you're wrong or that you're whatever because you're dealing with whatever you're dealing with. If you are dealing with something and maybe you're in an angrier place in your life, I look at it like this: if you're not physically putting someone in harm's way because of whatever you're dealing with, you're not really doing anything wrong. You're just being yourself. You're being human. You're showing emotion. That's what humans do. Animals do it too. They show emotion in their way. They may not be able to talk like we can, but I will say this: in my experience, at least the animal knows the difference between reality and fantasy because they they know how to actually show love and compassion to a human, and human people don't even show compassion to their own people, which doesn't say a lot about the human generation in general, because we would verbally put someone down thinking that we're a big person because we verbally put someone down or try to hurt someone's feelings or whatever. But that doesn't make you a big person just because you think that you spoke out about something that you don't agree with. If you did it in an inappropriate way, that just makes you a coward because you know you would never face that person face to face and say it to them. But with that being said, like I've always said, if you have a comment that you want to say, that's fine. Let's be appropriate adults about it. If you're not going to be appropriate adult about it, that's on you. If that makes you feel better, fine. Maybe you're going through something. Maybe you need to find someone to talk to. Maybe you need a friend. I don't know what to tell you. But trying to verbally bash a random person online that you don't even know behind the camera or in any way is not going to do anything for your life. It's not going to make you feel better if you are going through something. And it's definitely not going to solve anything. It's not going to make your life any easier or any better just because you thought you were a big person saying whatever. But I said everything I needed to say. Like I said, you guys can freely comment. Just like with that being said, you guys can freely comment on the video, but be adults about it. If you don't like a particular video that I might have posted, whether it's an old video or more recent video, that's fine. Whether I said something to a certain extreme and you didn't agree with it, like I said, that's fine. Um, it's a free country. We could do what we want. You don't agree with it, you don't have to watch it, let alone you don't have to comment on it. That's just the bottom line. Um, you could take it for what it is. I don't know what to tell you after that. At that point, I'm gonna keep doing what I do, you know, my normal everyday routine: go to work, pay bills, go to school, nothing crazy. Maybe post a video here and there and call it a day. But hey, you can't please everybody. That's what my mother always said. You can't please everybody, and when you try to, it always fails. But I'm Bunny. I hope the Bunny Gang enjoyed. Don't forget to join the Bunny Gang. Also, don't forget to comment down below. Reach out to me on my social media, and I'll see you next time. Bye.